So today we're going to take a taxi from Samos to Sarria. We'll start from Sarria with all the new pilgrims, including the 2 we brought with us. It is 8 a.m. and they are loading backpacks here in Sarria behind us because this is the #1 spot for pilgrims starting the Camino.
Yeah, so if you are just now starting this series because you're walking Sarria to Santiago, welcome. We hope you enjoy all of our videos. We try to make them informational, fun, and I don't know, a little entertaining.
And by the way, I'm Brian.
I'm Michelle.
And we are cruising with the Colemans, and it's time to start walking. Vamos.
Let's go. There's an arrow.
We are leaving Sarria, and Michelle is a really good guide.
I'm the best guide ever.
She was taking a picture of Lee and David at the Sarria sign because, you know, they're newbies. And she missed the arrow while I was changing a camera battery, so I just followed her. And
while I was telling them, at any point today, feel free to walk ahead, go behind, just follow the arrows.
Yeah.
Remember, if you're walking the Camino, always follow the arrows. Turn the camera on, Brian. There they are. It's fine. It's fine.
My name is Louise Braun-Frank, and I live in Seattle. I'm from Montreal. This time, the first time I walked, this is my 4th, the first time I walked was with the ashes of my children to come and grieve. The Camino is a beautiful place to grieve. It's very difficult to grieve at home, and so I brought my children's ashes. They were 23 and 25 when they passed away. And I left them on the different altars along the way and was able to really honor their life and honor our lives together.
What do you love the most about the Camino, Francis?
I love the community that is formed here, that you develop these relationships and openness with people. I find the Camino a great place to share burdens and to share joy and to share our life experiences, and we learn so much from others, and they can learn from us as well.
Have you met other people who have brought the ashes of their children or spouse or family member?
Yes, I just met someone this morning actually who has her mother's ashes with her.
Where is she taking them?
She's going to take them to Finisterre.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you feel like has been the most healing part of the Camino for you?
I think just getting more in touch with myself, getting more in touch with my feelings, with my body, emotionally, listening to other people's stories have helped inspire me. And I think sharing my story of my children, diagnosed at 6 with a terminal illness, they lived to be 23 and 25, so I had 25 years of life with them and gifts that came from it. And I wrote a book, The Gift of Great Sorrow, A Journey Through Pain to Purpose. And it's really about reframing trauma in our life, reframing tragedies or difficult times to finding the gifts that come from them that make us stronger, that make us better, that can make us also help others through their challenges that they face, and not measuring life as good or bad. It just is what it is. And finding ways to help people reframe their lives. I started a nonprofit foundation called Joy Through Tears. So this is a foundation that's nothing like it in North America. And we do similar to what Make-A-Wish does. We gift wishes to caregivers, people who are hands-on, caring for people that have a lot of needs, bathing, feeding, all of that sort of thing. And it's a new foundation. We're in our pilot year, and already the kind of response that we've had, support, and also from the caregivers who are just in awe that somebody is even honoring them and recognizing what they do. So caregiving is such a big deal, whether it's grandparents or somebody with an injury. So we gift wishes and for like a weekend of respite. Bring a friend and we will take care of everything.
Wow. You started your Camino this time where?
In Saint-Jean, Pied de Port.
And where were you planning to walk to?
Santiago, and then take a bus to Finisterre.
Okay, what's the plan now as we are meeting today in Sarria?
So now I have decided that I have to end my Camino in terms of walking, and it's been a very difficult decision, but one of the things that I preach so much about is self-care and self-love and being just really aware of what your need is in life in the moment. And I've injured myself, my hip, pretty badly, and so I'm learning how to self-care, let my pride go down a little, because my pride is saying keep walking. But I'm really learning about self-care and the value of that. I'm learning lessons for myself every day.
It's definitely something that's an important lesson that for all pilgrims, anyone who's thinking about walking the Camino, rest and listen to your body.
Rest, listen to your body, and remember it's the journey, it's not the destination. You can get to Santiago any old way, bus, taxi, whatever, but it's the journey.
It is the journey.
And it's the people that you meet that make this such a rich experience. Truly. Buen Camino.
Thank you so much. Story, I had no idea. Oh my God. I'm like...
We are walking today from Sarria to Portomarin.
We are walking 21 kilometers today.
21 kilometers, big rise uphill gradually, and then a big rise, big slope downhill until we get to Portomarin, where we have a little surprise for you later.
We are doing the March of the Penguins today.
20 days and 20 nights, the Emperor Penguin will march to a place so extreme.
That means that it's a lot of new pilgrims today walking, and so the trail feels very crowded. Easily triple the number of pilgrims, if not quadruple. And a lot of trying not to take up the whole trail. We're trying not to. Had some packs of people taking up the whole trail. One of the things that's new today is that people who are brand new to walking haven't been saying Buen Camino the whole time. So it's a new phrase for them.
And it's kind of funny because a couple times early on in the day you'd say to someone as you walk past them, and they kind of giggle a little bit because it's the first time someone said it to them, which is cute.
It is cute, but why do we say Buen Camino to people?
Well, it's a way of greeting a pilgrim. It's kind of like aloha. It's hello, it's goodbye, it's get out of my way,
it's wishing
it's have a nice day.
It's wishing you good passage, safe journey. And so knowing that we'll see you along the way, we say to people, Buen Camino.
Hola. Watch out, you're on the business end.
We're coming up on the 100-kilometer mark. So in order to earn your Compostelo, you have to walk 100 kilometers, which is typically this path that we're walking, Sarria to Santiago. And you need to get 2 stamps a day. However, if you have a brand new credential, because you're walking the last 100 kilometers, get as many as you can, fill that credential up so you have something to frame when you get home.
Well, and depending on how many days you're taking to get to Santiago, 4, 5, or 6, you could get up to 6 stamps a day and only fill up one side of your credential, which makes it really easy to frame.
It's a great way to have memories captured by like your favorite bar, or your favorite church, or whatever it may be. We also are seeing, as we're about 12 kilometers into the walk today, which as we said, we're going to Portomarin, the people have really thinned out. If you feel like you're in a crowd of people, pull over, take a rest. When the crowd thins out, start walking again.
Give it 15 minutes and a wave of silence will come over you.
It's been quite beautiful. Enjoy the scenery. I just want to share it with you.
Oh.
I don't want that. Where's your salad? Oh. Isn't that fun? Yeah?
Very good. Not sure if you can see it or not, but just on the other side of the valley, all those white buildings, that is Portomarin, our goal for today. So we have to go down this valley to the river, across the bridge, and then climb back up to Portomarin. Told you there was a surprise at the end of the day.
For the second time on this Camino, we have met fellow YouTubers.
Yay!
So this time we met Camino tellers. We will link them below. There's a photo of the four of us, and they are people who walk all kinds of Caminos. When we met them, they were getting ready to walk to Japan and walk that Camino. So you have got to check out those videos when they're out. Today has been a lovely day. The weather's great.
Oh, beautiful.
One of the pro tips that we have for you though is slowing down and enjoying your Camino. Don't be in a hurry to get to your destination. It's gonna be there, and obviously you wanna beat the heat if it's really, depending on the weather, but it's all the little villages in between that give the Camino the character that we all know and love.
And if you're moving too fast, you don't get to enjoy views like this. Or the downhills.
There's a split in the trail. What do we do? Where do we go? How will this turn out?
Oh my gosh, it's so dramatic. So as we're walking into Portomarin, you can see it right there. Boom. We come to a fork where there's an arrow pointing in two different directions.
Oh my God, it's a fork in the road.
Fortunately, there is a sign that explains that the left-hand route is the traditional Camino, but it is a very dangerous, difficult rock climb section, and that the road to the right is a tiny bit shorter, maybe 200 meters shorter, and safer. So
we've done it before. It's not terrible.
It's bad.
However,
we went to the right.
Easier. And when you see what's coming at the end, you'll know why we did it this way.
Oh yeah, there's still a surprise coming.
And we're talking
Portomarin stretched out in front of us. We just have to cross this bridge, right? Portomarin used to be down here on the banks of the river, but after it was dammed up, you can see some of the walls. After it was dammed up, as the waters were climbing, they moved the entire town up onto the mountain. Now, most of the construction here is new from the 1960s. However, the church at the very top of the hill was moved stone by stone from its site on the water to the top of the hill. Sticking out of the water here, you can see the foundations of another building. If it weren't for the drought right now, this water would be about 20 feet deeper than it actually is. And down below, you can even see the foundations of the original bridge.
We told you we had a surprise for you. Well, dun, 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 dun. Yes, we have to climb those stairs.
So the only way to get to Portomarin is up.
You don't have to stay in this village. You don't have to stay in this village. And if you don't stay in this village, you actually don't have to climb those stairs. The Camino goes off that way.
But if you're hungry, thirsty, or sleepy, that's the way to go. That's what I got, 46.
You're not done yet.
Did you get 46?
I didn't count.
But we're not done.
It has to be uphill. There's your own maps.
And then, just because the stairs are done, doesn't mean the hill's done. Michelle is killing us. She booked us at the Casa Ribera Sacra, and it's literally at the top of this town. I don't think we could go any higher.
Okay, officially.
But our suitcases are here waiting for us. We've had our afternoon cocktail, and it's time for siesta. We are up on the first floor again. Let's see what's around the corner.
You just need to get it down there before 6.
All right. 101 and 102.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
102. Here's the room.
Yep.
Oh, 101.
Oh my, our bathroom is out here.
Oh,
Oh.
well, look at the size of the sitting area. This is the most
But it's our
beautiful
bathroom.
spot we've ever had. And then our bathroom is in another little room over here. Little shower stall, toilet, sink. But look at our sitting area.
But I'm just trashing it up.
The most significant thing that I did not point out is that we have a fan. It's like the Camino unicorn.
How is your bathroom?
And here's our room.
It's in a sitting area.
It looks lovely. Okay, let's go see room 102.
Out there. Let's go on it. How is yours? The same.
Lee and David are in room 102. So their beds are not pushed together.
Our beds are pushed together.
So no magic happening in this room tonight.
Well.
In most of the pharmacia, you can find anything you need for problems that you're having. So knee braces, ankle braces, shin braces, toe covers, new orthopedic insoles, and of course, Compeed metal blister care. So everybody over here got the lentejas, sopa de lentejas, lentil soup. Brian, callos con garbanzos, which is tripe, which is stomach.
Take your first bite. Come on, Coleman.
I'm just going for the beans and the broth.
No, come on, go big or go home.
Okay, the beans and the broth are good.
All right.
Here goes nothing.
Were you guys in the same town?
Yes. Yeah.
Nope.
No, I didn't get that.
They are very, very, very chewy. And yeah, just the texture thing. I'll eat the soup, just not the stomach.
All right, we're having some. Brandon's first popo.
Yep.
All right, Brandon.
I had calamari unfried today. It was an experience. Let's see if the popo will be any better.
Oh, you just spilled butter on your shirt.
Amazing.
It's a little bit better. I can swallow this one.
Very good.
It's pretty good. The texture is a little different, but it's actually pretty good. You just have to kind of avoid the suction cups when you chew. But it's good.
This is the usual. What's the moonshine?
This is all. Well,
I'll get the moonshine.
You're gonna get.
all right, everybody.
No excuses.
1, 2, 3, buen camino. Sip it.
It's a sipping.
Wow.
Hola, buenos dias.
Hello and good morning.
We are in Portomarin still, getting ready to leave. It is 7 a.m. You can tell we've gotten further and further west because the sunrise is a little bit later every single morning.
Which means when we're trying to go to bed, the sunsets are a little later. I swear we're never going to get to see a sunrise or a sunset. Now today we can't see a sunrise because it's so foggy and it's even a little misty out. It's nice though. I swear we have been so lucky with weather this summer. I can't say enough about it because if you've watched any of our other videos, you know how much we like to complain about the hot weather in the summer.
So we'll have to find something else to complain about.
Nope. Oh wait, we'll tell them the mileage today. We could complain about that.
We have 24.6 kilometers today to get to Palas de Rei.
It's going to be a long day, and it's like this giant hill that we climb for a while, and then we slowly start going back down.
We're climbing to the top of Sierra Lejonde, and apparently Rio Lejonde, and the village of Lejonde. So there's going to be a lot of today.
Our friends are going to be starting on their second day of walking. I love one of their comments yesterday was that this is the most amazing thing they've ever done. I want you to hear that because I don't know if we can convey that message to you, that this, out of all their travels, and they have traveled a lot, they've gone to so many places, and this is one of the most incredible things they've ever done. And we made them walk all day long.
To the top of this town.
Yeah, and the big surprise ending, you know, with the stairs and everything's uphill, but they're having a blast. Now, let's see how their legs are feeling today. Okay, but otherwise I love how they're feeling after the first day, and I love that they've had just such great views. The walk to Portomarin is a gorgeous walk.
All right, well, let's get them out here and vamos.
Let's go.
We made it to the bottom of town. It was exactly a kilometer to get from the top of town where we were staying to the bottom of the town where we now cross the bridge.
A different way
and
out.
Start our walk.
It's a different way out. So read the sign that's in the city that shows you the way out. So you don't have to climb down those stairs. And then it's a more gradual way down because you take a different bridge out.
Pilgrims coming down the ramp.
The pilgrims, they were watching.
We are 7.5 kilometers from Portomarin, and this is the first place we've seen to take a break. Unfortunately, you have to bring your own snacks with you, but we are less than a kilometer from Gonthar, which will have 2 cafes to eat.
So this morning's breakfast smelled a bit
Earthy.
Earthy, that's a good word for it. It smelled a bit earthy. And Michelle's now on the road. Now there's cow poop on the trail. Breakfast came with an extra little bit of smell.
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
How
long did you wait in line to get food, Brian?
Probably a half hour almost.
It was insane.
Standing in line. And the place was like working like a machine.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Crazy organized. It's just there were that many. I was probably 15th in line.
Yeah, we had a table inside, and then it got so full, it was like claustrophobic. So we had to go back outside, you know, and then ate with the manure smell.
Here in Gonthar, though, this was the first stop. It was about 8 kilometers from Portomarin to Gonthar, and that was the first place to eat. So of course everybody stopped.
Absolutely. We got some fun things coming up, but it was 8 kilometers almost all uphill, and I'm gonna stop talking now because, well, we're about to climb another hill. It's a small one, but still, you all don't need to hear that.
Hey, we got surprises for this afternoon too. It's not a bridge and a staircase. We are walking through the city wall of the Castro Mayor. It's an important archaeological site, but it's mostly not been excavated yet. because they ran out of money. So there's a little bit here of houses and buildings from inside the castle. Eventually the plan is to excavate everything you see, and this whole hillside around us is actually the old city wall. And there's a little bit of it revealed. One of the most important archaeological sites in Galicia. So all of this was under dirt, just like the rest of it currently is. We made a minor 200-meter detour to get to this archaeological site. And if you're worried about how will I find my way back, there's the Camino. You see some people just over the hillside there. And there they all are. So that's how far out of our way we walked.
Camino pro tip for today.
Put rubber tips on your damn poles.
Here we go. This is it. These things help add to the peace and quiet of the Camino.
And for the most part, you are not walking anywhere on the entire route that you need the carbonite tips. Rubber tips are just fine. They give you just as good, if not better, many times traction.
Especially on like the pavement that we're walking on. The tip is really like if you're an extreme rocky ice we use ours in the winter when trying to break through ice. But right now, it's just annoying.
And one more thing, pick them up off the ground, don't drag them. In a surprising change of events, here in Pension and Albergue San Marcos in Palas de Rei, we had to come down a full flight of stairs to get to our rooms. There's a little common sitting room down here, quite nice. There's a terrace back there. We have 2 private rooms. There are bathrooms, but we don't need them because our rooms have a bathroom. So here's the room.
Oh, you caught me! I'm showering and peeing at the same time.
Okay.
Well, look, it's like van life, man. It's all in one.
It's a wet bath. Nice tiles.
It's very, yeah.
And then here's the room, as usual. 2 single beds, but pushed together. So we'll see who falls on the crack in the middle of the night when they roll over. And then we have a lovely little terrace off the side of our room. But all of the laundry racks and drying is up there, which is kind of long. All right, time to take some showers.
And go to the bathroom at the same time. That was a joke. Did you not get that? There's bunk rooms in multiple levels, and then the other rooms, private rooms. Check-in is right here. Just come down these little stairs. The interesting thing is if you have a luggage service, you have to keep your luggage all the way up here. But I mean, look at the drying racks right here. There's drying racks right over there. So this is really designed for pilgrims. Here's some extra washer and dryers. There's more rooms up here. This is all part of the Pension and Albergue. It's a huge facility. All of that is. It's pretty nice. Yeah, everything on the luggage. Wow.
If you need convinced that there are more people on the Camino right now, most mornings we're seeing 2-3 bags other than ours. Yeah, there's a lot of people here this morning.